A difficult time doing this. Hey, say hello. Hello. Hey, what's your name, Sad Sack? Hey, Sad Sack, you do any impressions? Are you kidding? Here's Linda Blair from The Exorcist. All right, I sense a little doubt. All right, folks, to prove to you that this is no ordinary ventriloquist act, I am now going to drink this water at the same time that Sad Sack here sings a song. Are you ready, Sad Sack? I am ready. All right, folks, here goes. Shake, 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 shake your baggie. Shake, 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 shake. Well, that really hits a spot. Oh, sucker bit me. I'm sure you think I'm sick, don't you? Yeah. A lot of people think I should see a shrink. You know, well, I went to a shrink yesterday. Look what he did to me. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. Oh. Wow, what a party crowd. You guys ready to have some more fun? All right. Why don't we all just take our clothes off and sing Who Can I Turn To? I'd like to start because my underwear is soaking wet. All right, okay. You're not kidding, they are wet. Just touch him for a second, will you? Go ahead. No, seriously, just for a second. Go ahead. He was going to touch him. Kinky dude. All right, if you really want to touch him, go ahead. Come on, don't tease me now. Oh, B-I-T-C-H. May I just have a sip of your drink, please? It gets so darn hot. Just a little sip, please, of your... Please, just a little sip, little tea. No, please, over there, please. Just no, the beer, in the glass. Please, just a little sip. Thank you very, very much. It's so hot. It won't go down. I must be full. You may as well keep it then. Well, you are a fun crowd. No, please. Oh, this must be my lucky night. I got my lucky ring on here. See, I got this from my grandfather just before he died. Well, I got to tell you, for a guy that was dying, he sure fought like hell. Hey, life's a bitch. I have an uncle spent 20 years paying for a cemetery plot. Last month, he was lost at sea. No, life is a bitch. Last night, I went to this scary movie. I mean, it was scary. Not only did I wet my pants, I also wet the guy's pants in front of me. Life is a bitch. Last week, I had this rash on my chin, neck, and back. So I went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor. He gave me some head and shoulders and charged me an arm and a leg. So I gave him a finger. Well, I can't stay too long. I have a babysitter waiting at home. I don't have any kids, but where else can you find a good-looking 17-year-old girl for $4 an hour? It's just a joke. She's getting $5 an hour. Well, now you're going to think I'm kinky. I'm not kinky. In fact, I've only been to one orgy in my life, and it was disgusting. I mean, bodies everywhere. The next morning, I woke up, there was a blister on my butt. I went to the doctor. Luckily, it turned out to be a contact lens. Hey, this is Hollywood. You meet some kinky people here. I'm not kidding. I picked up a girl hitchhiking the other day who was actually into whips and chains, which is lucky I had some in my glove compartment. And I spent a night with her, too, you know. She wanted to make love 14 times, which was no problem for me. Well, because I've got a lot of friends, so I just called. No, you laugh. If I had a dime for every girl I've made love to, boy, today I could buy myself some gum. Well, I've been with kinky girls, I really have. I was with them one time, kept asking me to hurt her, so I told her her dog was dead. Well, that was nothing. She was an atheist, too. That was really strange, making love with an atheist. And that was weird, because every time she climaxed, she'd yell out, "Oh, my non-existent supreme being." Of course, after a couple hours, she was yelling, "There is a God." Yeah, but I like dating. Except I hate one thing. Tell me if you don't hate this, guys. Don't you hate it when girls say, "I never make love on the first date"? Don't you hate that? I always say, well, how about on the last? Why can't we just be friends? All right, let's go find some broads. Now, you won't respect me in the morning. I'll sleep till noon. No, I almost got married one time. I went with this girl 5 years, 5 years, and she left me. We were great lovers. I mean, she used to have multiple orgasms. I'm not kidding. 1 year, she had 2. Yeah, but she left me. I noticed something, too, guys. You ever notice that whenever girls leave you, they always got to make you think there's still hope you'll get back together? No, it's true. Like, when she left me, she said, I wouldn't go with you again if you're the last man on Earth. And notice how she cleverly left out the other planets. Another thing, whenever I call her up, she always hangs up on me, but she still answers the phone. And I hated the way she broke up with me, She said, I never want to see you again. So I poked her in the eyes. No, actually, I was married once. I just don't like to talk about it because it was too confusing. No, really, see, I was married to this divorced woman who had a grown daughter, Then my father, who was divorced from my mother, married my wife's daughter, which made my wife the mother-in-law of her father-in-law, and my father, of course, became my stepson. Well, then my mother-in-law, that's the daughter my wife, had a son, so that boy became my brother because he was my father's son. But he was also my wife's stepson and grandson, which made me grandfather to my own stepbrother. Well, then my wife has a son, so my mother-in-law, who was a stepsister of my wife, became his grandmother because his stepsister is also my wife, which made me brother to my own son, who's also the son of my step-grandmother. So now I was my mother's brother-in-law, my wife was my son's aunt, my son was my father's nephew, and I became my own grandfather. And that's the truth. And you've been terrific. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.